I forgot to tweet that I was live. So I'm gonna be doing that now. I also didn't put the microphone in the right spot. Doodle-eedle doot doot doodle doo. Hey, hey, I'm live. I'm singing you a song while I tweet. Deedle-eedle-lee. Man, I'm a nerd. Cardboard cosplay. It's hard. If you could see my stance right now, it's really hard to type. 'Cause I'm standing and like hovering over my cameras as well as my cup of tea. Cardboard cosplay is now twitch.tv/LadyLecta. Tales of Zestiria later. And I'm also gonna be watching that Dota because it's Thursday and I fucking can. La 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 la. La 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 la. I like this song. It's called Imperfection. Oh my god, it's perfect! I love it! Alright, are you ready? Here I am! Hello. Hello everybody, how are you all doing? Oh god, I forgot, microphone. Well, first let me move my crocheting off of the microphone. It's getting caught. Is it? Oh, well that was just a boob shot. Oops. This is what I've been working on. Isn't it nice? I think it's nice. I'm making boot cuffs for my stepmom for Christmas. I know this is very early to start making Christmas presents, but I don't crochet that quickly. And oftentimes I'll pick a pattern and then I'll have to like redo it and shit. So, in order to avoid having to redo, or like, so I'll pick a pattern, I'll be working on it, and then the pattern will be poop, or I will misunderstand it and do it wrong, whatever. Basically, I have to undo all my work and redo it a billion times. So I figured if I start doing Christmas presents at the beginning of the year and try and get them done, then I won't be like, I can't do anything with anybody with my free time in November or December because all I'm doing is making Christmas presents. So that's the hope. That's why I'm working on that now. I already have the present for my grandma. That one's done. It's wrapped. It's wrapped. It's in my closet. So yeah, I've been steadily working on that one. But if I can do one present every couple months, then I'll be able to, like, in a relaxed fashion, have presents ready for Christmas. Hey, Marlon. Hujambo, Habarigani. I didn't even say hello to everybody, because I'm not a good person today. Hello! Hamjambo wote, Hamjambo chat, Habarigani. Hujambo to each and every single one of you out there. Let's see. How was everybody's day yesterday? How's everyone's day going today? After stream yesterday, what did I do? I did stream maintenance stuff. I made dinner. I feel like all I did was work on things. But now I can't remember what any of it was. Just trust me that I worked on things most of the night. Oh, and I did some crocheting, just a little bit though. totally forgotten. Anyway, I will take this time to once more tell you all about the charity event that's happening on June 2nd, starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to see the full schedule, look in the Discord announcements channel or on Twitter. If you want any of the verbal information I just gave to you, you can do !charity or !band-aid. Yeah, I hope to see you guys there. It's benefiting Doctors Without Borders. What is on my microphone? There's one small filament of something. Get off. Oh, boyo. There we go. I got it. I got it! Everybody calm down. I got the thing on the microphone. Si Jamba Second Square. Habari za asubuhi. Thank you, Marlon, for bringing up that command. Alright. Speaking of Swahili, it's time for the Swahili lesson. And then what we're gonna do today is more painting of cardboard. I'm annoyed because it's difficult. I'll show you the difference between like the one that I tried really hard to get coverage on and then the one that I was like, we're running out of paint, just put something on there. I'll show you all the difference. But anyway, when you do them with the fingers, yes. I'm gonna do the white paint with my fingers because I still feel like it was easier to get it on there. Maybe I'll start with the paintbrush. I don't know. Undecided. Lost an hour of sleep because Renya decided to get up at 6 and bother you. Kitty, no, it's sleepy time. Yeah, I tossed and turned last night. I just endlessly. I felt like that's all I was doing was flopping around. So I don't feel very rested. I do not like sitting in front of this white wall and having all my frizz just like, look at it! This is all I can see! This is all I can see is this. This is all I see. And people say to me, why don't you grow that out? I'm like, guess what, bitch? It's not like I cut this. It just doesn't grow longer than that. It doesn't grow longer than that, so I just have like these little tufts. For why? For why I have these forever. Ah, oh, my hair is so pretty. Doesn't everyone want to look like this? Don't you want to look like this? Let's see how big I can get it. Let's see how big I can get it. And it's just these pieces in the front. Like, this, everything from here back doesn't do this. It's just these front pieces. This looks ridiculous. This looks fucking ridiculous. Why does it do this? Ta-da! But this is really impressive. What's wrong with this side? Why isn't this side being as spectacular? I really hope this is the thumbnail. I really hope this is the thumbnail. Alright, that's enough of that. Scoop all that shit back in there. Okie dokie, so, Swahili lesson. We're still working through the pronouns. This is gonna be the last day for the pronouns. Yeah, I just need to paint them white and I'll look like Einstein. Exactly. Exactly. So I'm still working on the pronouns here. We have I, we have you singular, we have you plural, we have he, she, which is one word, he or she. We have they, which I taught you yesterday, and today I'm teaching you the last one. It's the one right above Malaika, and that is Sisi, which means us, you and me, or all of you and me. Sisi, super easy. Mimi na wewe equals Sisi. You and me is us. Mimi na ninyi equals Sisi. I don't know what equals is in Swahili, so I'm just saying it in English. But yeah, us or we. There's no different word for them. So like Mimi is I, it's also me. Yay is he or she, and like possessive is a whole other thing. CC is us. But it's also, my brain just was like, went someplace else. Wow is they or them. Us or CC is us or I don't remember what the fuck else I was gonna say. Alright, there you go. Those are the pronouns. As per usual, all of these are in the Discord channel, so when inevitably you forget because there was my brain refuses to think of words today. Reinforcement. There's no reinforcement of this lesson. I mean, I try, but like, it's hard. It's hard to just like toss in Swahili, especially when other people who aren't here in the morning start getting here, and then it feels weird to still be referring to stuff that happened earlier and they have no clue what I'm talking about. But anyway, for those of you who want to learn, you should go on the Discord and look at that stuff. Alright, let's get into the thing here. Oh my god, it's Ghost Stalker. Whatever the Swahili for boop is, insert it here. I don't know what that would be. Ghost Stalker, thank you for being a patron of the hype for 6 months. Sorry, I keep looking at chat over there. I have it here, but the font down here is really small. And up there is just too far away, and the angle on the monitor is wrong. But thank you so much for being a patron of the hype for 6 months. I hope you enjoyed your parade, and here's your royal salute! Alright. Let's get into the crafting. Let me know if I need to adjust the volume on the music at all. I have it down pretty low, but sometimes we get a more rambunctious song. So just let me know. Alright. I try to look at it at least once a day in addition to the morning lessons. Oh, star pupil! Star pupil, good job. I'm so proud. I know I'm speaking like I'm being insincere, but I actually am being sincere. Give me my tea. I have very little tea left. Fred got me Lady Grey, and it's so delicious. I also have this beautiful Harry Martini mug, and you could get one of your very own on Designed by Humans. And it doesn't have to have a blue background. I wish they'd let you have more color options for mugs, because they give you so many different options, and I wish that people could just pick whatever color they want in the background, but you can only pick 5, so I tried to pick a variety of colors that looked nice. Like Arno got the black background, and then of course the Harry Martini is purple. Actually, I don't know if I'm allowed to show this on Twitch anymore. I didn't even think about that. Oh no, there's a little nick in my mug. I'm gonna blame my roommate. One, because I blame him for everything. 2, because it's usually his fault. And 3, because he leaves knives in the sink. Out of curiosity, what kind of teas do you drink? I drink Twinings. I rotate between a few of them. I like Irish breakfast, that's what I've been having recently, because I got a big, like, 40-pack of it. But Irish breakfast is really good. It's pretty strong. Lady Grey is very, very nice. It's a much lighter, and I think it's a little bit less caffeine, but it's delicious. English breakfast is good. I like Earl Grey as well. But I would say probably Irish breakfast and Lady Grey are the ones I get the most. Oh, and because I asked Fred for something that the store didn't have, he went on Amazon and bought it for me. He's such a sweetheart. Rhetorical Meow is saying that she was drinking Twining's Lavender Earl Grey? Or was it Jasmine? I can't remember now. One of the two purple plant things. I think probably lavender. Well, regardless, I was like, ooh, that sounds delicious. And I was like, so Fred was like, do we need anything at the grocery store? Do you need anything? And I was like, well, I'm running low on tea, so I'll take Lavender Earl Grey if they have it. I assumed that they wouldn't. And I was like, if not, I'll just take Lady Grey. And then he was like, I've never seen that in my life, the Lavender Earl Grey, so I'll just buy it for you. On Amazon. Because I'm the best. Except for he didn't say because I'm the best. You really need to drink more variety. Fred knows where it's at. He's such a sweetie. What do you drink normally, Second Square? Nova Yuna! Hello. How are you doing? How is everybody? Hey, fam. Thanks for the butt. Flops down on the couch with coffee and lurks. Enjoy the lurk, my friend. Enjoy the lurk. I'm gonna start painting now. I'm gonna start with the biggest piece, which is this one on the bottom. I'm not looking forward to painting all of these. Should I start? I'm debating whether I should start with my finger. Look how much white paint got all over this last time. Debating whether to start with my finger or with actual, you know, paintbrush. Had a great English blend tea in the hospital a week back. Wanted to buy it, but it turns out specific tea is only sold in wholesale. Oh no! You must be British if you said in hospital. Are you okay though? Regardless of your ability to get the tea you wanted or not. Yeah, Fem's pretty good at the nerd follow. Hey T, you gonna lurk in a bush? Enjoy. Enjoy. Hope you're having a good morning. Or, well, it's night where you are. Hey, Shiny Tentacruel. Hello, everybody. Okay, let's get going here. So, I'm running low. You can see how, like, deflated this one is. For comparison, here's the black, which I have not used at all. And, please let me know. Wait, where's the edge of this? Okay. Because of where the monitor is, I can't really see. It was only a bad case of pneumonia. Oh, only something life-threatening. I'm glad you're okay now. Jeez. So yeah, I'm running really low on the weight. And I still have 3 pieces to cover, and then I was hoping that I would have enough to redo all of the face pieces that I had previously done 2 or 3 coats of fucking yellow on. Fucking yellow. Oolong. You drink it at night, during the day. If I drink it, it would be a rose tea or echinacea. Do you have ice, though? And black or green? I need to drink more of a variety, and you already listed way more different teas than I usually drink. Lurking the bush is a legit strat. One fortnight in the #1 spot in a bush. I mean, it is very much a legitimate strat. I'm not knocking it. So I was gonna show you, here's one of the pieces that we painted, quote unquote, last week. You'll notice that it's, you know, not evenly applied, but it wasn't getting evenly applied when I was using the brush either, which is why I switched to my finger, because I felt like it was easier to spread. So here's the one that didn't get as much coverage. Here's one that had excellent coverage. I mean, it's kind of hard to see because of the nature of the light, but like, This one is much more... Like, I spent a lot more paint on this one than on this one. But I can't keep doing that because I'm running out. Hey Gurnan, how you doing? Gotta get in elective viewing time while Zestiria is not being played. I'm sorry! I mean, I guess I don't have to apologize with how long you've been on Chrono Trigger. And something tells me that's exactly where you were going with your brain thoughts. Also, P.S. if I start making any strange noises, it's probably because I'm watching Dota. Because there's a tournament that I've been looking forward to. It's a ESL 1 in Birmingham. And I've been looking forward to watching it because I got an email about it like months ago. So what do you guys think? Should I use the paintbrush or my finger? My nails are kind of long. I don't want paint under my nails. Not because I care if it gets under my nails, but that's a waste of paint. So maybe I should just use a paintbrush. Maybe I should just go like, and then use a paintbrush and go blah blah blah. I don't know what's gonna be more effective, but I feel like it's not. The paint is not cooperating. I'm worried I'm gonna run out of paint. Photo's super into puree. Puree, I think, is something else, and it might be something made up from a book, so don't Google it. Got a pack of little tea monodoses, which I call little turds. What are monodoses? They all have the Chinese inscription of what they are. I don't read nor speak any Chinese language, so every time I drink a cup of tea, it's a new surprise. That sounds kind of fun, but also not great if you just want something that you know you're gonna enjoy. In terms of gameplay, I don't think I've been playing Chrono Trigger for very long, but I do stream once or twice a week. Yeah, you only stream once or twice a week, so progress is pretty slow. Pura is a character in the new Zelda game. Well, that's definitely not what I was thinking of. Alright, my tea is gone. I'm gonna go for this method. I feel like that's a majority of this paint. What am I gonna do if I run out? I don't want to buy more paint. This is the last cardboard cosplay I'm doing, man. And it's begun. I already have paint all over myself. Cool. Not that I don't really care. I just don't want it to be wasted. I don't want super drunk paint, okay? This paint is drunk. But see, like, it's already fairly streaky, even with the paintbrush. I mean, it's more so with my finger, but like, it definitely spreads easier using my finger, but get some of that shit out. This was maybe not the best technique. I just don't want to waste any paint. I'm so paranoid that I'm gonna run out, and I don't want to buy more because this is the last time I'm gonna do cardboard cosplay for the foreseeable future. Because I have nowhere to put the costumes anymore. So, like, I don't want to get more supplies for a thing that I'm not going to be doing. You know what I mean? That said, I've been thinking about what to replace cardboard cosplay with. And I have a lot of ideas, but I don't know how feasible these ideas are. I mean, one dose? Enough? I mean, monodose, like I could deduce what it meant. Like a single dose. That's what I assumed, but I've never heard of that for tea. Like, because we don't drink tea in quantities of doses. That's why I wasn't sure. Like, what is a dose of tea? Enough for 1 cup. Okay. So we would say something like a single serving is how we would phrase it. Where are you from again, Marlon? If you don't mind, of course. Oh, come on, just fill in the fucking spots a little bit. Okay, that was a huge splotch of paint, and I don't know... I don't know if I consider this good coverage for it or not. La 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 la. It's all fucking streaky, man. Like, I cannot get this paint to just cover evenly. I'm very annoyed. I'm annoyed with this paint. I also made the mistake of looking at Twitter comments today. Not comments on anything I wrote. But do you know sometimes when you're like, these people are clearly fucking stupid. So anything I say is not going to convince them that they're wrong, and I really shouldn't comment. But then you keep like writing your comment in your head forever. And then you keep thinking about the conversation that never happened, and you like can't leave it alone. Does anyone do that? Because I do that. I wish I did not do that. I closed the fucking reply thread 3 times, or maybe even 4. I think I closed it 4 times. And then I had to close Twitter entirely, and then I forgot that I was supposed to tweet out that I was live, so, you know. Like, was this worth it? Is this amount of coverage worth it, man? Slovenia, right. I did know that. Because, you've told us that before. I'm forgetful. I tend to remember people who are, like, where people are from in terms of different countries. Like, I'm more likely to remember if you're from a country that's not America, but if you're from America and you tell me you're from whatever state, chances are I will forget over and over again forever. I'm Jumbo, chat. Hatu Jumbo! Hatu Jumbo, mana. Habarigani. I mean, I included myself in chat. I hope that's okay. From Talon 4. Oh shit, is Liquid pulling it together now? Oh, it's just 12 seconds in. Alright, I can calm down. Mana, are you watching ESL? Are you watching this? Mana's my Dota buddy. I love Dota fucking a lot. I love it a lot. So, any chance I get to watch Dota, I take it. Man, I keep thinking about that fucking Twitter post. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed that my brain won't let it go. So, I'll just tell you what it was about. So, Ammunition, who I don't even follow, not that I have anything against her, I've never watched her content, Well, I guess I've watched a little because she's played something with Sean, and I did watch that. But like I don't follow that many people on Twitter unless I like know you personally. But anyway, so someone liked one of her things or retweeted or whatever, and I saw it. And it was like basically her playing some competitive game, I don't know which one. I'm assuming Rainbow Six Siege based on people calling it Siege in the comments. Or it could be a game mode called Siege in some other thing that I don't know, whatever. So she's playing some competitive game, and she's like calling out where the enemies are. Like you do, you know? You're playing a team game, you want to let your team know, give them intel. And the immediate response is, are you a girl? And the rest of the video is her, she didn't even ever answer the question. All she was saying was like communicating, trying to like do well at the game. So then the entire team pretty much was telling her how shitty she is and just repeatedly asking her if she's male or female. One of them proceeded to call her a tranny bitch, just making a lot of assumptions. And like that's, for those of you who don't know, tranny is not an acceptable word. You cannot say that. That is, like, that's a slur. Don't do that. And then most of the comments were like, oh man, that sucks. Or like, ew, gross. You know, that's unfortunate that people are like this, blah, blah, blah. And then of course, there's some person, like there were comments, like there's a comment thread of people, like 2 dudes, saying stuff like, oh, but instead of just muting or blocking them, I have to spread it around and get sympathy from white knights and feminists and her. Or like that was one guy was saying that sort of thing. Or like, women do it too, and she didn't say anything about any genders in the original tweet. She didn't say men need to stop this, or this is what women face on the internet, blah, 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 blah. She didn't say anything like that. But it's like, you're playing a competitive game. So saying the other dudes, not the white knights and feminists comment one. But the other one was like, well, if you don't like the way someone's talking to you, just mute them, block them, leave the match, queue with friends. There's so many ways to get around this. And I was like, those are all fucking unrealistic. Okay, if it's once in a blue moon and someone's being an asshole, yeah, sure, just mute them and move on. But muting if this happens to you frequently, which chances are, if you are a woman on the internet, it's going to happen to you. Not that it doesn't happen to anybody else or that women are incapable of being shitty on the internet, because there are also people of all genders are capable of doing horrible things to other humans. But largely, it's people who are women or sound like women get harassed in various ways, and it's not like once in a blue moon. But it's like, if you're playing a competitive game, muting is not a great option. Because then you lose out on the communication and coordination that would come from communicating. So like, yeah, once in a blue moon, you gotta mute somebody, go for it. But if it happens frequently in a competitive setting, that's a stupid fucking solution, right? Block them. Okay, that goes along the same thing. You block them, you still can't communicate with them. Leave the match. Okay, so I'm not only wasting my time, because who knows when this Like, when did they start being toxic? We don't know. So I've wasted my time. And, like, if I left every single match that someone was being toxic in, I would barely get to play any video games. You know, like, that's... So it's not only wasting my time, but not every game just allows you to leave a competitive match without being penalized. Like Dota, for example, you leave a match, you're gonna get placed in low priority, and then you're with all the toxic people that get reported. So, like, how is that helping? Queue with friends. Yeah, that's nice. I love queuing with friends. However, does that mean you have enough people at every single time you want to play a video game to, like, get a full team? Fuck no. That's unrealistic. While in a perfect world you could just play with your friends all the time, that's unrealistic. And even if you could, sometimes friends don't want to play the same game mode. Sometimes you want to play different things, and so then you queue by yourself. So, you know, in terms of playing the video game, those solutions are fucking stupid. But then also, why should somebody who's constantly facing toxic players have to rearrange their life and inconvenience themselves in, like, stupid ways frequently? Why should that have to be the solution other than just, hey, don't do this behavior, or, like, call it out when you see it? Like, why is that? So that's what I've been thinking about this morning, because I was like, I got through log, oh, supportive comments. Like, why do I read the comments? Anyway. I just had to get that off my chest without engaging the stupid person that gave those solutions, or the other dude who said, like, oh, this is so refreshing to hear it. And they were just like, yeah, just grow up. Instead of calling out these people doing this, just grow up. To Anne. I was like, oh my god, are you kidding? Grow up. And her responses, of course, were, like, very calm and patient, and I was just, like, not having it. Rainbow Six Siege, okay. Anne's patience is mind-blowing? Yeah. Siege is fairly notorious for having really toxic players. Obviously didn't get the particular flavor of men being shitty to women, but when there was a troll on my team in Dota, muting saves you from the abuse there, but yeah, suddenly you can't give callouts, feedback, coordination. Yeah, I mean, there are toxic people regardless, and a lot of decent humans, like you guys, just don't want to hear it, whether it's being directed at you or not. And that's totally acceptable. No one wants to be around people who are shitty. But it's like an unrealistic solution. It's not really a solution. It's not really a solution. Yeah, of course you can't control it. Hey Wormy, how you doing? Can't control a shitlord's behavior for sure. But, like, one of Anne's responses to one of those guys was like, if one of your, or maybe it was someone else on our timeline, I don't remember anymore. But it's like, if someone is behaving that way and you are playing with them or queuing with them, like, stop playing with them. Like, don't condone this behavior. If you don't do it, or you don't, you know, those are not people on your team or in your friends list or whatever, there's not a whole lot you can do. But it wasn't even saying, like, we need to band together. It was just like, this is why I, you know, don't talk on voice, and this is also why that it's hard for people to, like, find girls who game, you know? But also, lovely note, there was somebody else in the comments saying, like, this is part of why I have a Discord for, like, women playing games, or something. It was called something better, but whatever. And a dude responded like, oh wow, that's great, 'cause, you know, my girlfriend keeps experiencing stuff like this, and, you know, do you think she could join you? And she's like, yeah, I'd love to meet her, blah blah blah. And I was like, aw, that's nice. This person who now no longer wants to play a game she loves because she's been harassed to the ends of the earth, now has a place where she can play with people. Like, that's great. That's nice. That's a positive. But it sucks for the dude because he's like, we used to play this game all the time. She doesn't want to play anymore because of this shit. It's like, that's really sad. That's sad for both of them. Because that's an activity that I'm sure that they enjoyed doing together. That feeling like to think so a decent human being. Yeah, being new to Dota is always difficult. You really need someone to take you under their wings and be like ultra patient. And blessings upon the humans that do that. Let's... I don't know if I have the patience anymore. Although if I knew that I was getting... If, like, that was the purpose of me playing with a specific person, I think I'd be way more patient. I try really hard. Mana can tell you. We keep getting matched up with brand new people for who knows what reason. I have, like, 1,700 hours in Dota, and Mana's not brand new anymore either. Like, there's no reason we should be matched up with people who it's literally their first match. And why are you playing in quick matches instead of against bots? But whatever. Wants to teach me Dota? Alright. I'll teach you Dota. Love queuing with friends in Dota. That may change you keep playing with us. No, we just have to find our synergy. It's okay, we got this. You love playing Dota with newer people? But you also like cleaning and weird shit. Play a fair bit of heroes, but I'm not sure how much of that will translate. I mean, the basic mechanics of a MOBA, like the basic MOBA sense is what I call it, that stuff translates. But Dota is way more complicated. There is so much more to be paying attention to. And so many... it's much more complex. Much more complex. There's a lot more that needs learning. So like, while mechanically you might be fine, you could probably pick up any hero. Well, not any hero, but a lot of the heroes and be pretty decent with them. But just like figuring out, you know, how the map is different and wards, and now you have items, and you know, there's a lot of things. So you would have a leg up on someone who's never played a MOBA. But there's still a lot that needs to be learned for Dota specifically. As easy as muting, because since there are dudes out there who respond to stuff like that with stalking, possibly violence. Well, that's a whole other issue, but yes. Yeah, bot matches. Just to learn the map and get used to all of the Dota particulars, bot matches are so useful. And I kind of wish that they would make you queue for bot matches if you're brand new. Just like queue for 10 bot matches. Like, I wish that the game like kind of locked you in there. I mean, I guess I'm glad that they don't, but... Oof, ow. Oh, my knee did not like sitting like that. Second game, not a person starts abusing a third person or whatever. I guess I can call him out and say, hey, chill, just play the game, don't be a shitlord. I don't think that's ever de-escalated, though. It depends on, yeah, like, use your best judgment. Some people, regardless of what you say, will just keep doing what they're doing. There's not really a good solution to this. Other than, like, if it's somebody that you know, like, I don't think there's any harm in saying, like, can we just focus on the game, please, rather than calling out the one person who's being a shitlord. You can just be like, can we just focus on the game? Can we do less shit talking and just focus? Like, that in and of itself, like if they don't respond well to that, then they're not going to respond well to anything. But yeah, unless it's somebody that's like in your party, there's not really much you can do, unfortunately. Other than report the person and hopefully action gets taken against them and no one has to play with them ever again. The end. Yeah, I typically, if someone's shitting on somebody else in the game, I'm like, can we just focus on the game, please? Sometimes they stop. Oftentimes they don't. Hang on. Chat, I did not look at chat for a long ass time. And that's, overall goal of basic mobile mechanics. Yeah. Yep. Summon an even shittier lord. Summon an even larger man. Oh my guy. We need some summon a larger man in here. Wife and I streamed for 10 minutes before some ass came in and said tits or get the fuck out. Totally ruined her experience. Man, that sucks. A friend of mine also apparently started streaming when I didn't know. I saw the tweet super late because I'm never on Twitter. And apparently 3 separate people were like, titties! It's like, come on. There are websites for that. This is not one of them. The people who taught you Dota did not have patience? Damn. So here are lanes, and a thing in their base we gotta kill. Oh, that's adorable. Matchmaking wants me to have patience for new people. Also, hi! Hey Shaggyfoot, hey Govinrod. Hello to anybody else who I didn't say hi to and I just read your comment and responded to it. Dota memes? No. So that's okay. Wanted to pop in and say hi, but I have an ass load of work today, so I'm gonna enter lurk mode. Alright, man. Enjoy the lurk. Thank you for stopping and saying hi, and thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. Lurking also helps the channel. Shout out, I mean, you know, not call out, but like, props to people who just want to lurk. You go, you do that. Girl, ain't nothing wrong with a little lurking. Sci-fi lunchtime, see you guys later. Until Zesteria's on by the time I'm done, in which case, enjoy the game. Alright, Ganon, have a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. I hope you enjoy your lunch. And at least as far as Zesteria goes, I feel like I can finish it by the end of next week. I think I can finish it faster than that, but, you know, I hesitate. I hesitate to ever say that I can finish a video game quickly. So, I'd guess 11 to 15 more hours. And I've already picked out the next game, I think. It's not on my list. When I first played Dota, I only played bot matches until I had a feel for the map and the abilities of a few heroes I was somewhat comfortable with. Yeah, I played a lot of bots. Larger bit donation. Summon an even larger donation. Oh, I already have alerts. I already have alerts for everything. Actually, I replaced the 100-bit alert, and I ended up not taking anybody's suggestions. I hope you guys like it. But yeah, that's, I only needed one for 100 because I don't know what happened to it. It got reverted back to the original, just like generic bit noise, which is fine, but it's weird when your, you know, 1-bit alert is unique, and so is your, you know, $10
if you need further assistance,
and your 50 and your 100. I think I also used to have a 500, and I don't know where that went, but. Jenna. Don't shout me out, lurking and shit. Just because I say, hey lurkers, thank you, that doesn't mean you have to come out. I specifically said not calling you out. Jeez, people don't listen. Hi, Faust. Hi, Faust. How you doing? Pain is beating liquid again?
Okay.
I haven't looked at it. They took the last match, it seemed like Liquid was fucking throwing, and I was like, stop doing this. The strategy you used in the first game is no longer working. Adapt. You are pro players, you should be able to adapt. Like, I don't know what's wrong with them. I expect more. Alright, we're getting closer to being done with this piece. Ooh. You love underdogs doing well? The lurkers just— I didn't call them out! I specifically said no! I said not calling out. Just a shout out too. And I literally said you don't have to respond. Nobody fucking listens! What you making? Hey Loopy, how you doing? Tez on the screen. It's a Sabertooth Tiger Zord. I have to paint it white so that the yellow, which is ultra fucking transparent, is not as transparent. This white paint is being super annoying and it won't spread. I feel like this is taking way longer than when I was doing it with my fingers. I just don't want to waste the paint, is all. Ugh. This is so annoying. This is super annoying. This is why I stopped using the paintbrush last time. Trying to spread it out. You're doing awful? Wait, why? Chance Liquid is just experimenting right now since they already have a spot at TI? Maybe? I mean, this is still money though, you know? And it's money spent to bring them out there. Oh God, Faust. So why is that up to you? Please take care of yourself. You are just as important as said other human. And if that human is someone who's done you wrong, clearly I care more about you. Got a new number 2 your age now? When was your birthday? Happy birthday, Luby! Is it today? Happy birthday! Aw, you're growing up. You're becoming less of a babby. Except you'll always be a babby because I'll always be older than you. Oh, baby. Oh, baby Loopy. This is the original baby. Loopy was the original baby. I legit used to call him Baby Loopy. Adorable Baby Loopy. I'll be fighting a giant monster. I would not want to do that. First of all, I don't want my handbag turning into a fucking monster and then I have to fight my handbag. But second, this is super poorly constructed. As far as my cardboard cosplay goes, I'd rather fight in my Dalek outfit, to be honest. This one is just, construction-wise, way flimsier. Why does this paint not want to spread on the place, in the thing, in the stuff? Why are you being so annoying, paint? I want poop poop on you. It's today. Do you have any plans? I mean, it's like nighttime where you are. What did you do today? Did you do anything fun? And do you still have fun things planned? Come on, fill in the gaps. Mind grapes. I don't know why I said mind grapes. I think I was gonna go with mind gut and then decided I didn't want to say that and I was gonna say something about goodness grapes, so then it became mind grapes. I think I've also said in my mind grapes, like meaning my brain meat, or in my thoughts. I feel like I've said that before. This weird phrase is not new to me. Oh god, Liquid, get your shit together. I'm not anti-underdogs, I just really like Liquid, and I don't want to keep cheering for teams that poop and don't adapt. Ding dang Alliance. Although, oh my god, it felt so good. I periodically think about that one game where I was playing Shadow Shaman, and I was able to get into their base and base race them. Oh god, that felt amazing. Or maybe it wasn't yeah, they were all at our base, and I just dropped the snakes in there and won the video game, and it felt great. And I think our ancient was like at a sliver. Monty, you'd have to tell me, I don't remember. Been messing around in Guild Wars. I love that game. Other human lacks an empathetic nerd in their life. Well, I'm sure that the situation is complicated, as you said, but take care of yourself. You don't have to be the person for anybody, really. That's a lot of pressure for any human. Just take care of yourself. Don't do anything to your detriment. I know that you want to help and you want to be supportive to many people, but don't do it to your own detriment. I've had to learn that lesson the hard way multiple times because I don't learn lessons the first time. Okay, what happened? Did Pain win? I missed it. Damn! You love it? I don't love it. I'm going to do a 24-hour stream this Saturday? That's not anything that I would want to do, but I hope you enjoy it, Loopy. Other things to say, your computer, as in played Persona 5, watched 2 anime shows, and read for a bit. Sounds pretty good. nonsense. Get out of there. Larg. Get off there. I would much rather that... See, like, I don't dislike underdogs. I really don't. I just wish that they got the win, not because it looked like Liquid was throwing or, like, not adapting. I wish that they were just legit better. And it upsets me when it's like, okay, your tactic is not working, switch it up, and then they don't. Because that's more of a Liquid fucked up rather than a Pain did a good job. I mean, it could also be both, but I hate it when teams can't adapt. It bothers me. You're a baby. Totally want to make the phrase "mind grapes" a thing. I feel like I've said it before, but I will support your decision to make mind grapes a thing. I'm running out of paint! Yeah, I know they're knocked out. I know they're knocked out. I hope they pull it together for other tournaments, but like, come now. Come now, friends. Let me have one team that I can consistently root for. Like, Secret kind of took a dump, like they were really good, and then now they're kind of like mediocre. You gotta change, you gotta adapt. Dota's always changing. You gotta change with it. And you have to change to meet your opponents. I thought Liquid was good at that, but they just didn't feel like it, I guess. Pain winning was largely due to Pain just making the right decisions at the right times. Well, I wasn't watching this third match, but the second match was like painful. No pun intended. It was hard for me to watch. Because it was just like Liquid kept trying the same tactic over and over. And it was like, it is not working. You can't do what you did in the first game. Stop. TA qualifiers are next month. Season's coming to close pretty quick. I know, and I'm only at battle level fucking 9. Gotta get my points, man. At least there's not a whole ton of stuff that I want this year from the compendiums, so I don't care if I get up that high. I just want the new terrain. And like, it would be great if I got some immortal treasures, because I actually like the stuff that's in there usually. And I want a chance to get that Lich skull, but I can't be buying levels this year. Last year, Fred bought me a Steam gift card so that I could buy Dota levels. He was like, here's your Easter basket. I've got your chocolate bunny and also a Steam gift card. And I was like, you are amazing. And it was like a legit basket too. Like, got a legit Easter basket. I was like, that's adorable. Secret have done so good this season. They already have invites, but they gotta clean it up. Hell yeah, man. You know who I wish was in this tournament? I would like to see VGJ Storm. They played really well. And like, I was excited to watch all their matches. I didn't get to watch like the last matches for MDL China, but I would like to see more of them. Get it covered in the white paint though, thank you. Thank you. I want you to look like the fluffiest cloud. Put on this fluffy cloud. No, I've not played Skyrim, and I have no desire to play Skyrim. Although my dad started playing Skyrim, so that's what he's been doing recently. But that's less surprising because he really loved Morrowind. He didn't like Oblivion as much, so he never finished it. But he did play some. Some Oblivion. Playing Skyrim and barely not hating it? How come? What is causing the dislike? Your opinion is an unusual one. And I'm curious as to why. One of those things where it's like you're really into it or you're really not. I don't think I've ever heard, I don't know anybody who does not like Skyrim. I know plenty of people who have not played it, and then I know people who've loved it. Oh, man. My back is really disliking me all hunched over. I'm gonna do my best to sit up a little straighter. But then I have to intercourse. I have to intercourse. That's all I heard. Then I have to and I heard intercourse. And I can't see who hosted. Thank you for that, host. I can't see who did it, sorry. But you guys saw. So you should go thank that person. Anyway, it's more important that you see it anyhow. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, just that... Whew, it's hard to paint on the floor. I don't like it. I don't particularly enjoy it. But it's gotta be done. These pieces are too big for my desk. Actually, these pieces might not be, but I was hoping to get some yellow started. So I figured might as well go on the floor. Because I think the piece I just did was too big, and then this piece I could maybe fit. It was me! Thanks, Wormy! Inhales deeply. Bought Skyrim 3 times? Wait, what? On purpose? Skyrim VR? I'm really not into VR. The reason being is that it just makes me motion sick. I tried watching Zeke play Job Simulator. It's just the slight, shakiness of all of the movements. There's a little wiggle that happens anytime the person's head moves, and I can't do it. Fred said that he played this game called Riggs, which was VR, and it's you're a mech, and he said it was really fun, and only a little bit motion sicky for him. But it's like a shooter, and that sounds really fun. I wish that I could play that. But it's just not, motion sickness is not worth it to me. It's just not worth it. I feel terrible for at least an hour afterwards. I don't know about you guys, but I don't enjoy the feeling of nausea. It's not a nice feeling. Even though I know I'm not gonna puke, that doesn't make it go. It doesn't make it any better. 360, Steam, and Switch. Skyrim VR is terrifying. Living feels unimpactful, progression of your character is linear, and when you interact with the world, feels incredibly flat to me. The world is open, but feels samey across the board with very few exceptions. The exceptions are cool, but brief, and the plot just doesn't engage me, and the shout mechanic feels stupid to use unless you're playing anything not stealth. I love being stealthy. Alright. Those seem like fair critiques. I might have to cut this open. You know what? I think I might have enough. I'll have enough to cover these. Looks like a duty. I just like bird pooped on the cardboard. That is standing up a good like inch from where my finger is to the end of the paintbrush. Like that's a hefty duty, and we're gonna smear it everywhere. Smear the duty. You're immune to the motion sickness? Well, yeah, that's awesome for you. Then I would recommend that game that Fred played called Riggs. I mean, as long as you have, I think it's for PS4. Because it looked really cool, and like that's the kind of thing that I would like. But can't. That's part of why I keep putting down Talos Principle, because sometimes it makes me motion sick, but it's not... Like, I have to be stuck on a puzzle, and I have to be running around in the same level for, like, a long time. That, and right now I'm just stuck. I'm stuck, and then I started getting motion sick, and I was like, and it's time to put it down. It's hard to pick a game back up that you know might make you physically ill. Cool Paint, which is a game where you paint 3D paintings. So all you see is the paint, your disembodied controller, in a small, grid-covered room. That sounds really interesting. It's just the thing on your head, the way it moves, and the way it, like, jitters around, that's... I can't look at it. So I feel like even that game would make me feel motion sick. Okay, lunch, don't have to lurk for a bit. Alright. That was quick. I thought you were doing your sci-fi thing where you, like, watch shows and stuff. Yeah, I can see how some people like that. Some people like when stuff levels up to meet their level, so they always have a challenge. And other people like going back to areas where they were weaker so that they can destroy everything and see, like, wahaha, look how far I've come. These guys used to be able to kill me, and now I one-shot them. I think it depends on the game and the person. You have Vive, but you'll look it up. It's PS4 only. That's unfortunate. Just take the tastiest gyro? Ooh. I am jealous. I like gyros. Me and Fred were supposed to go to a Greek food festival. What weekend was that? Was that last weekend? I can't remember if that was last weekend or the one before, but we didn't go because it was raining. It was all rainy and not great for an outdoor festival. So we went to the cafe close by instead, and that was nice. We had a nice little lunch over there. I always like the opportunity to like get out of the house and like just talk to Fred. Cause I actually like him. Just hang out and chat about nonsense. So, what nonsense do you want to talk about today? It's only specifically nonsense. Nothing of any substance ever. Kidding. Is this song super loud? I can't even tell. Mai Tais and sci-fis? That sounds awesome! That sounds like great fun. Do boo boo! Mai Tais and sci-fis. I don't know if I've ever had a Mai Tai. That splotch is not covering as much area as I hoped it would. My eyes are starting to burn. Ooh, free rice pudding? I haven't had rice pudding since I was like 8. No particular reason, I just haven't come across it. Also, sorry if this song is way louder. I'm just gonna try and talk louder while it's playing because I'm not gonna bother to get up to adjust one song and then have to get up again. Too much work. Aw, that's a cute mouse pad. That's so cute. Had like a chibi Lena, and I think, I hope they show it again. And Juggernaut? That was adorable. Invalidates progression. You're making super poor man's Mai Tais? What does that involve? Bigger fan of margaritas. Of course. You and your fucking margaritas, man. You know who else really likes margaritas? Amaro. So much so that for a while we were calling him a margarita. I'm trying to think of if I have like a specific cocktail that like I am drawn to over all others. And I think the answer is just not really. Because I like trying different things, and like especially if a restaurant has like their own cocktail that I've never heard of, or like their twist on a thing, I'm like, ooh, I want to try that. Like I had a cucumber watermelon margarita when me and Fred went out with my parents that weekend. Oh, it was so good. But that place always makes amazing cocktails because they just like have bartenders who actually know how to like mix things properly. So you're not like tasting the alcohol, everything's just delicious. Yeah, that's totally valid, Faust. But that is a preference. Like I said, some people like like to have a continual challenge, and they will feel like they don't get as much out of the game if they can just blow through everything. I can see and understand the arguments for both sides. Pokemon. Pokemon. That's an unusual one. Also, nobody Maji'd me. Oh, that's also a really cute looking mouse pad. They didn't show that one close up. Have a margarita problem being I don't have a margarita in my hand. Thanks, Mana. Moscow Mules? I don't think I've ever had one. I don't think I've had one of those. Hey, John Pope. How are you? So, another month till that name change, huh? Just, hang in there. La 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 la. So one of the main ingredients for true Mai Tai that gives it the orangey part of flavor to swapped in OJ. Go a little heavier on the rum. I don't know, that sounds amazing to me, because I love orange juice. I love orange juice. I used to like drink an entire carton of it in a day. Like the big cartons, not the little ones, not the little cartons. I don't remember how much liquid it was. But it was not a small amount. But when you're living on your own, you can't afford that much juice. That's how you know you're living the good life, when you can drink an entire very large carton of juice that costs like a stupid amount of money and just be you're fine with that. When you don't have to watch your juice consumption, that's how you know you've made it. Oh man, I can have all the orange juice I want? I must be rich. Let's see who's playing. LGD Forever Young and Dusty. Don't think you've had any actual mixed drinks? Huh. Trying new things is fun. Went to a Latin restaurant in Salem. Had a drink called Cinnamon Toast Brunch. Horchata, rum, cinnamon, and a dash of Fireball. I don't think I would like the Fireball because I don't love cinnamon as like a fake... I don't like fake flavor cinnamon. But the rest of that sounds pretty fucking good. The same restaurant where I had the cucumber watermelon margarita, I had a cucumber gin gimlet, and that's one of the most delicious things I've ever had in my fucking life. And every time I go, I look for it, but they don't have the cucumber vodka anymore. Because I think they made it in-house. Like, they didn't purchase it, they made it. Or so, I think. Or they may have infused it. Maybe they bought the vodka and then infused it themselves. Unclear. Unsure, I could be making all of this up, but regardless, it was fucking delicious and they don't have it anymore, so I can't have it, because it don't make it. This is a lot of effort to cover this small ass thing. I don't know if it's because I'm painting on cardboard or if it's the nature of the paint. Ginger beer, vodka, and lime juice? That doesn't sound too bad. You're gonna make burritos this weekend rather than tacos? Sounds delicious. I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner tonight, because we don't have any dinners in the refrigerator. And I think Thursday is the one day when Fred doesn't go to the grocery store. But he's coming home early, so maybe we'll go out. He took Memorial Day off, so he's got a long weekend. Maybe he'll take me for fancy cocktails at that restaurant. I mean, it's expensive, though. That's the only downside, is like, yay, going outside, leaving the house, woohoo! And it's like, but then I have to spend money to be out here. Maybe someday. I'm trying to save as much money as possible because we desperately need a new mattress. But mattresses are not fucking cheap. I mean, you could get a cheap mattress, but don't skimp on your bed, your shoes, or your chair. That is life advice from a woman whose body thinks it's 80 years old. Stop saying cucumber your streaks. Stop it! Ooh, boy, you were asking for a ban. You're gonna go see Deadpool 2? That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Ooh. I like this jam. What is this? You guys are like, I don't know. Why don't you look it up, Lecta? I'm like, well, fine. I gotta get really close to the microphone now. It's called Timbra by Render. Okay. Nothing after? Alright. Thanks for the heads up, Faust. No after credits scene. Huh. Rewinds the credits from his phone? Oh, and it says if there's scenes. Got it, got it. So he's like the... I'll tell you how long you have to stay in the theater. I personally like watching the credits. Like, even if there's nothing to see after they're done, I like watching the credits. I like to sit with the experience for a while. Fred would rather just leave. He would rather just get up and go. But you know, we always stay for Marvel because we just assume that there's scenes. ASMR what? That proximity effect on the mic. If I were gonna do ASMR, which... whatever, I'd have to get a pop filter. Because I don't want to be worried about like... Yeah, there are plenty. I mean, you could just Google it. Some people leave the theater and then just watch the extra scenes when they get home. And I'm like, you're already here. You always watch them too. Yeah, I like to sit with the experience. I like to you know, like, even if I'm not gonna remember these people's names, I like to just kind of like give appreciation to these people who worked hard on a thing. And then I also like to see if they list out their motion capture actors. As a fellow one-time motion capture actor, I was only listed in the credits, or well, we all were listed in the credits under special thanks to, rather than motion capture actors. But I mean, I think that was my only gripe with the entirety of my motion capture career. I loved it. It was like one of the best things I've ever done. It was so much fun. And something I'm extremely proud of. Ugh. 2 more pieces, guys. 2 more pieces with the white, and then if we have any left over, I'm going to try and cover the face pieces. But I think I'll leave the face pieces for another day. I'm just going to start the yellow, because I don't feel like doing any more. Like, the face pieces I can do at my desk as well. I don't have to be on the floor for it. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. But, like, you could put special thanks to and be like, my cat. Maybe your cat was really emotionally supportive and that's fantastic. But, like, there's a huge difference to me for someone who actually, like, did work on the thing rather than just, like, you're a great human and I want to say thank you to you, which is nice. You hate credits? Careful there. The near information. Just a gentle warning. Preemptive. Love seeing scrubs jumping out of the seat sleeve, and I'm like, ha! Opposite of nerds. Or just people who, you know, need to get up early for work and don't want to get stuck in traffic. Or maybe they really have to pee. Like, there's a lot of reasons why someone wouldn't sit through the credits. And like I said, you can just watch this end scenes when you get home anyway. So if they have other, more pressing matters and they can't sit in the theater, that doesn't mean they're not nerds. Although, that is kind of a funny, like, fake insult. Ha! Regular people who aren't as fanatic as I am about this thing. It's, like, kind of silly. I cannot wait to be done with all this white paint because it is not very fun. I know I keep saying this, but it does not spread out nicely. I keep trying to make it spread out nicely. I'll see the after scenes. Unless you really, really, really have to pee. See? Haha! Hey there, what are you making? Hey, Zach! I'm making a Sabertooth Tiger Zord. It is on the screen in the corner there. How you doing today? How be you? I kind of got a little Dalek-ish. How be you? Blah 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 blah. Oh my god, please! Give me coverage! Give me coverage! Or give me death. Actually, I shouldn't say that because it's never gonna give me coverage. LFY needs to win this match by 20 minutes or they lost. And you love weird Dota. in weird Dota drafts. Yeah, I love it when teams like pick something weird and they go against the meta, and I always hope that the weird draft wins. Cause I like Dota can be so versatile if you know how to win with it, you know? I love seeing weird playstyles and shit. Like, just do something unexpected. I really like surprises. I kind of live my whole life in terms of surprises. Like, that's the whole no spoilers thing, right? I want everything to be a surprise. One of my fondest memories is of the day nights throwing a Google Plus Hangout surprise party for me. Oh my god. I was wearing this shirt and I cried. I cried really hard because God, and I get choked up every time I mention it. Because it was so nice and I had always wanted a surprise party and I had never gotten one. And it was just so sweet. I didn't expect anything at all on my birthday. I asked Uncle Travis to play Rocket League with me because that's what he spent a lot of his time doing at the time. And he was like, sure, and coincidentally, someone had asked him to coordinate a surprise party for me. So I made it super easy for him without realizing it. So nice. Yeah, Faust just has very high standards. He has consumed a lot of video games in his time. And I feel like Faust is one of those people who he's not unfair about his opinions. He won't call a game shit. He doesn't love Skyrim for a number of reasons that are totally acceptable, you know. But he's not gonna be like, this game is shit. You know, he's not gonna naysay the entire game just because he knows that his standards are higher than other people's. And it's that self-knowledge that makes the difference between someone who's just overly negative and someone who just has a different set of criteria. Did you list alcohol? You also like alcohol. I really like Surprise too. Is he in here? Did I miss him? Oh, sorry, because I was saying I like surprises. Yeah, exactly, Faust. You're not gonna begrudge them liking things that you didn't like. But everyone has different levels of good. I have a different level of good than other people. I've been playing games. Well, and also tolerance level for subpar experiences is also different for different people. I've had people tell me wow, I would have given up on this game a million years ago with all these criticisms. This game is clearly very frustrating for you and it's not as good as, you know, XYZ you played. I'm surprised you stuck with it. Obviously, if I'm really not enjoying myself, I have no problem just being like, bye vagina game. Yeah, that game for me, like the game that is just like, I can't understand how anyone could enjoy this game. Final Fantasy VIII is definitely one of those for me. I'm like, I don't understand how anyone likes this. This is a shit game. Whereas like, Undertale, I can see why people like it. I just really don't. I don't like it. I understand why people like it. I get it from an objective standpoint, but highly disagree. Another game that was utter shit, Cairo. That game sucked so many ball sacks. So many ball sacks. Like, I think I had someone look up a walkthrough and I couldn't even follow that. Or like, there was no way to intelligently figure out the puzzles. It was a puzzle game. Another shitty game, Tulpa. But at least I finished that, because I had chat. That one I had chat do a walkthrough for the stuff that I couldn't, like, brute force or figure out. That was not a great game. It's not very good. Artistically, like, visually, it was cool. It looked cool. The rest of it was poop sacks. Sacks full of duty. Sacks full of duty. Ay, come on. On top of old Smokey, all covered in poo, they burst open poo sacks, and they don't know what to do, 'cause now it is stinky. And sticky and brown. Why is it sticky? I don't know. I couldn't think of other lyrics. The weird draft isn't being destroyed? That's cool. Which team has the weird draft? Let me see if I can pick it out. I can barely even tell what's on the screen right now. LFY? No. Mineski? I can't tell.
Beneath this mask there is more than flesh. Beneath this mask there is an idea, Mr. Creed.
The card game in Final Fantasy VIII was amazing. I didn't get that far. I think I played somewhere between like 12 and 14 hours and I was like, there is nothing keeping me here. And I don't have that, my standards are not that high. But also, Drekmoon, hello, how are you doing today? I remember when you followed the other day. Bad Rats Game of the Year. I liked that game. I liked Bad Rats. I didn't at all complete it. But I enjoyed it. Alright, we're getting to the end of this tube. Alright, lightning round. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Yeah!
Beneath this mask there is more than flesh.
I'm trying so hard to just
Dear Mr. Creed,
get the paint to cooperate with me.
ideas are bulletproof. Ideas are bulletproof. Ideas are
Whew! Alright, here we go. I know that was really sloppy. I don't care about it looking sloppy. I just want to get as much coverage out of the paint as possible. And it's making it incredibly difficult. Doing my best. Doing my best. I have no control. The paint is just getting peeled up. This paint is stupid and I hate it. I really do hate it. I really do. Really. My friend was having a breakdown. I didn't know what more to do to help her, so I gave her my therapy game and it calmed her down and leveled her out. Aw, that's awesome. That's so great that I was able to help her. Yeah, most of the time, the best thing that you can do for someone is just to listen and to be there. That's all you can do most of the time. Or give them a video game to play. LFY, the second Mineski gets BKB. LFY can do literally nothing, so I have to be stupidly far ahead when BKBs start coming out. Gotcha. I suppose. Yeah, I can't really follow what's going on. Can't really follow because I can't, it's hard for me to see down here because of the angles of the monitors. I didn't tilt them so I could see on the floor. That's why I have chat on my iPad. I find this very enjoyable while grinding in RuneScape. Oh, thanks! Yeah, a lot of people really like the creative days as a nice like background like chill thing, unless I'm losing my mind, in which case then it's quite entertaining for everybody, but you know, it's can't lose my mind every day. Oof. I still have to play Thomas Was Alone. Dude, I'm so excited for the Steam sale. It cannot get here fast enough. I was trying to figure out, because like I said earlier, I think I can finish Tales of Zestiria this coming week. I think I'll be able to finish it. So, like, let's, just in case I don't blow past the how long to beat estimated time, I was like, okay, that's about 11-ish hours, like 11 or 12 hours. So if I finish it in 11 or 12 hours, then I need something to start next week. So I was looking through the games on my list, and half of, like, there's reasons why I can't play most of them. I can't play the ones on PS4 because Fred is still using the PS4 pretty much daily. I don't want to play any of the crying games quite yet. Like, I want some distance from the emotionally brutal games that I just recently played. Icewind Dale, I want more distance from Divinity 2, which was also isometric RPG. Turn-based RPG. Although, I don't... Is Icewind Dale turn-based? Well, whatever. It's a similar gameplay style, and I'm just not ready for it quite yet. Or they're games that I'm saving for Halloween. I really don't have many games. What is it, down to like 13, 12, 13 games on my list? So that left Watch Dogs and Thief. And Thief is another like sneak around blah blah blah, and I feel like I just played sneak around blah blah blah. But also I'm not like overly excited for it. Especially because like I just liked the concept. I liked the concept of Thief, but then Dishonored happened, you know? I played Dishonored, so I feel like I got a really good experience for that type of game already. So I like don't quite need to play it. So that really just left Watch Dogs, and I was like, I don't feel like it. So then I was like, what else do I have in my library that I might want to play on stream? And the answer was not a whole lot. But like, that's why I'm super excited for the Steam sale, because I'm actually gonna buy shit this year. And I usually don't buy anything because I didn't need to. I had a very large backlog. But I'm super excited, and I want to pick out games, and I want to see what's on sale. I want to get a good price. Dang it. Okay, so this looks like a pile of shit. That's okay. We have the last piece. Woo, woo, woo. Do you guys have any games that you are hoping go on like deep discount for this Steam sale? Any specific games? Toby accidentally paused the match. Oh god. Welcome back, Ganon. Oh, I totally confused you and Gavinrod just earlier. Lo siento. I saw the G, and Ganon is usually... Ganon's usually green. I'm still confused about you being red. What games am I looking to get? I have to wait and see what's on sale. I can't make any decisions until I see what the price is. Hey, Trilemma. Alright, playing Let's Play Paint on the Carpet. Yeah. We're playing Try Not to Enrage Lecta with paint, the game. How was Honey Pop? It's so silly. It's so silly. Every time Fred came in the room when I was playing it, he would backseat game me, because he likes those match 3 games. And I'm like, Fred, I'm trying to get down on some juicy anime panties. You're being very distracting. Just got into Magic the Gathering closed beta. Does that count as on sale? Considering you spent no money on it? I wouldn't quite count that as on sale. Also, does that mean that you get to keep the game? Or are you only in the beta and then you have to buy the game? That's exciting though, because I heard that's it's been harder for people to get into. People are like really going hardcore. Hardcore. Guys, I'm so excited. This is the last piece. Ugh! Then I get to paint yellow on the other pieces. I think I might have just enough that I'm gonna save this to paint the face pieces over again, but I have to do a test. I have to do a test where I like take a scrap piece, cover it in 2 or 3 coats of yellow, then put a little bit of white on top of it, then put yellow on top of that and see if it looks any better than just the yellow. Or if because there's yellow underneath, it wouldn't really help at all. You're hoping for Divinity 2, Pillars 2, and a bunch of VR games? Well, Pillars 2 is probably not going to go on sale because that game like just came out. Or it won't go on deep discount anyway. Divinity, maybe. You know what else I have to keep an eye on when I'm buying stuff? Like, obviously I'm gonna get the ones that are cheap. I'm gonna get the ones that are the least expensive, so I just have to wait and see. But I also have to make sure that I'm getting different gameplay. So like, I don't want to buy a game of, like, let's say I buy 5 games on sale, but they're all the same type of gameplay. I'm not going to want to play them all in a row. So I gotta be careful with that, because otherwise I will quickly run out of shit to play. Because I'll be like, oh, I just played a game with similar gameplay, so I want to play something different now, and then I won't have anything. And that would be bad. Games don't have my attention much. I know. We tried so hard to help you the other time, and you were like, I've played that, I've played that, I've played that, I don't like this type of thing. I tried this. You've just like, you tried so many things. You played a lot of games in your time though. You spent a lot of time gaming. Imagine I'll get to keep the base game with 10 starter decks once it launches, but they will reset collections. Okay. Goodness fucking grapes. Ah! Might get a couple of thank you for testing packs. Sounds like a pretty sick deal. Pretty sweet. If then you ask me. Paint, would you just spread yourself? That sounds really dirty. But that's also what paint is supposed to do. It's not supposed to be so hard to get it to do the thing that it's supposed to do! Ah, Jesus.
You find me with the hardest words.
man, I'm gonna have to take a break. What time is it? Oh, it's time for a break right now. Okay, good timing because I don't have paint on there. I'm gonna take a very quick break so I can get up, stretch, get water, go pee. Final Fantasy 15 might be cool on Steam. You would buy it again? Dozed off for a little, then went to do some chores. Alright, Square. If anyone hasn't played Ori and the Blind Forest, that's the latest must-have Steam game I played. That's a really good one. That game was so difficult for me, but it was really good. And Chrono Trigger, if it's still available on Steam. I believe they've released patches that address all the criticisms. Oh, cool! Good to know. Good to know. In case your PS4 poops out again. An interesting tactic. Leave your paint supplies unattended on the carpet. I don't have any animals. It's good. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm the only one that can destroy everything. And actually, I've gotten no paint on myself or the carpet today. So, guys, I will be right back. Enjoy the music. I'll see you in a couple minutes.